Hey everyone, it's Cabby. I'm actually casting a gold game because one of my buddies sent this to me. I told him I was going to do a few bronze games, like see what it was like because I haven't been in that bracket ever. And like people are always like, oh, they're funny and they're really cool. And sometimes, you know what I mean? Like sometimes there's people who aren't that good at something, but that's really cool because they sort of do weird strategies and stuff that can give you ideas, and I mean they just do it because they aren't in that frame of mind of, oh man, I know what I'm doing, and these are the strategies that are established and this is what you do. So they have sort of a fresh set of eyes on things, so it's pretty cool sometimes. So I have actually seen a few cool things in the 2 or 3 that I've done so far. But anyways, my buddy said you got to check this one out, it's pretty cool. So we'll see what it's like. So we've got Majunor in the lower left corner, our red Zerg, and we've got Legendary upper right. He's our blue Terran, so big name to live up to. We'll have to see if he can pull it off. First supply depot going down at 11, or sorry, at 10, but he's up to 11. And Junior's got his Ovi out, and what's he working on here? More drones, so droning up. So I don't think we're going to see any early rush or early pressure, probably from Junior, but we'll see where it goes. Excuse me, I got a cough. I woke up with a sore throat this morning, and it's the worst thing in the world. I hate sore throats so much, but I work for well, let's just say I work for a tech company that gets a ridiculous amount of traffic every day, and it's a wicked job, but it's just, you know, there's no way you're not going to get sick there. So it is what it is. Looks like our probes are about to cross paths, so that's interesting. I mean, they both passed on a weird angle too, so doesn't really give any indication where they're from. I guess Legendary's did because he was coming straight out of his base, but let's just see vision. So no idea yet from either player. And we've got, I guess, Legendary about to be discovered. So he's got his orbital coming in. We've got a tech lab going on the barracks, so no early marine to kind of hold off that scout. Scout got a pretty good look at the base though, and we've got an expansion going on down here from Junior, and he's got his spawning pool coming in too. So I think it was a 14 or 15 hatch, 14 pool, and we're back up to 16 now in supply count. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna have an expansion there. We've got Reapers coming in. Alright, so a little bit of a Reaper rush going on maybe. I'll have to see what he's thinking with that. I wonder if he's got the packs coming in. Oh no, you need a factory, that's right. So he does not have anything like that underway. I mean, the jetpacks are ridiculous. I love them, but he's putting a bunker in here, which will be a pretty cool place. I guess this other one here got taken out, which is too bad. But it is what it is. We'll see how he does. Oh, he's bringing more, so whatever. Might as well try it again, right? Oh, and here we go. We've got the Reaper to support. So back that thing away. They die so quick. Alright, so Legendary's starting to kill off some drones. Gonna have to kite a little bit, run back to safety. Pretty good timing on it. Oh, there you go. Kill him. Oh my gosh. What's gonna happen? Yeah, he's got that easy. Oh, the creep spread just blocked that expand, and here comes the Queen. He was not happy and will easily, or would have been able to take out that SV, but just timing's a little off, so gotta watch himself here. Well done. So he's got the one bunker established. It's gonna be tight though because you're gonna have a lot of units coming out here soon from Junior, and no SCVs to repair and no backup incoming. We got one more Reaper coming. Reapers are really good in bunkers against ground units actually, because they do a ridiculous amount of damage, especially against buildings and stuff. So it's pretty cool when people can use them, but you have to watch because they're so weak. They can die so easily. So pretty good micro out of Legendary too. He's keeping an eye on his unit's health. He's trying not to have any of them take too much damage. Look at the kiting. Oh, I thought he was going to lose that. 4 health left. That's got to be making Junior sad. So losing all of his drones again, and looks like he might lose this. Oh, here comes the Ling Rush, so he's got to get these back to the safety of the bunker, or they're going to take out that bunker. The bunker is falling. You've got to pay attention there, Legendary. So far, not really living up to the name, but he's lost that close position that was giving him all the power in this game. He's got a lot of units, I think, up here. Oh no, never mind, just a weird thing on the map. He's just working on his expand. He's got a lot of minerals saved up, though, which to me means that he hasn't been effectively macroing or teching up, so... Pretty cool cheese, though. I mean, it's not often that you see a Reaper rush with barracks, but very effective, I'm seeing, against Zerg, because you just do so much damage against them with Reapers, and all they have is shadow stuff. So, really going for that building. He's got it in for it. He really wants to kill, I guess, the expansion, obviously, again, because the more you can shut that down, the better off you are. Let's see. Got some SCVs for repair, just not really doing anything, and we've got another Reaper coming in. Now, at this point, you really have to think about what your long-term plans are going to be, because Junior really should be teching up at the same point. I mean, we shouldn't be seeing only Zerglings out of Junior, but I mean, he's not. He's not teching up right now. It'd be nice to see. Well, there's a couple things he could do. Roaches would be nice, or he could go Banelings and just bust through all of this nonsense. Because, I mean, like, what are you trying to do right now, Legendary? Why would you build those right there? It just doesn't make sense. Bring your Reapers, upgrade the jets, and then do some fun kiting and whatnot. Still no nitro packs. I mean, for 50 minerals, 50 gas, there's not much you can beat, especially with a stockpile of 600 of one and, you know, over 100 of the other. Switch it up for the healthies, maybe. Nope. Looks like we're going to be seeing some hop-ups. Just checking for spine crawlers and stuff so you don't needlessly lose any units, which is pretty funny. We've got that spine crawler in there. It looks like he's going for the queen, maybe? He's got to be careful with those units, though, because they're about to get trapped. Yeah, it looks like he's going to lose them all. So now, with Reapers, you have to be so careful because they're so delicate, and he's just not doing that. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so he's built an orbital, but he hasn't used it yet. Typically, you'll see a Terran sit on 1,000 minerals and 200 gas without building an expansion or macroing up units when they are doing a harass early game and want to transition into getting their ass handed to them later on. So I guess that's what I would call it. I would call it the legendary suck build at this point. Let's see if he can pull off anything else, though. It's too bad that he couldn't macro a little more, because with some marine support there, because he had 600 minerals just sitting in the bank for a while. I mean, with 3 more barracks and some marine support down here, he probably could have taken this game early on. Now, let's see. We got, looks like a Zergling scout heading up, but we've got 2 expansions up and running. Not saturated, but running. A few that he could take from here, but nothing too major, just 2 or 3 extra, so good with his injects, keeping those up. And if you look at the supply count, it's starting to tip in favor of Junior. So we could be seeing sort of a tipping point here. We'll have to just see what Legendary can do. He's really just suffering in the macro department. I mean, he had some cool cheese at the start, but he's just not macroing, and you can tell because, I mean, he's got all this. I mean, this is actually the lowest I've seen his minerals in a long time, but he's got all this income and no way to spend it. So when you look over here now, he's trying to build 4, oh no, what has he got? Starport, barracks, and 2 more barracks. So he's going to have 3 barracks and a starport coming in, and when these should have been built a long time ago, these barracks. And let's see what he can do. I mean, he's going for some drone kills, which could be nice if he can focus on them, or if he can. It looks like he's suiciding these for drones, which is not working out. But I guess he was kind of screwed there with these coming in and finishing, so probably one of those things where he should have turned around right away, but went for it. Let's see how many drones he's been able to kill so far. Looks like we've got, oh sorry guys, I did hit the wrong thing. Production and Control R, that's right. So yeah, I mean he has killed, I mean, 19 workers and 44 units, which is, yeah, pretty ridiculous, and a really good job done for the early harass. But I mean, Zerg's going unchecked right now. He's got 1,000 mineral. These guys are both suffering on macro. I mean, I'm sorry, but holy crap, macro. Just build units with your stuff. Oh, that's a well-timed scan. Sees the mutas coming up and around. It knows that he's going to have some air, some troubles with air coming in, and still no reaction. So I don't know what to say at this point. It's kind of goofy, but these guys could take that out any day of the week. Like right now they can just do it because there's nothing in it that can attack air. And he should know it. There it is. He finally gets it. So fairly even on the supply count. A lot of extra minerals on Junior's side, and I mean, I don't know what Junior's saving them for. I don't know what he's doing. He needs to either put it down a macro hatch so that he can use all of his minerals, or just build like a crud load of spine crawlers or something. You know, like use them up to your advantage, because this game is probably going to be over soon. If I didn't know the time, right? I mean, I'm looking at him with all this. He's ahead of Legendary, and he could swoop in. Oh, good. Legendary not using waypoints, which, I mean, just makes sense when you think about it. Leave them as disorganized as possible. That way, when Zerg attacks you, he won't be able to kill everything at once. It's just a really cool way to play. Third expansion coming from Junior here. Creep spread starting. So it's funny. This game is like, I'm gonna say this, and obviously I'm gonna be completely wrong, but it's kind of like a pro game, but on a much slower scale. I mean, we had our early cheese, which you don't see a lot, but pretty cool anyways. He could have done a little bit better, make it sort of an all-in thing. If it wasn't for the macro, that's exactly what it would be. It would be like a slowed down pro game, because now we're hitting, what, 16 minutes, and we're getting a third expansion from Zerg. Terran sitting comfortably on 2. We've got, oh, look at that, he's got his missile turrets up. I can almost guarantee that that Junior's not going to care about the missile turrets, and he's just going to send these things in and kill the missile turrets, because he's not thinking macro, he's not thinking units, he's not thinking army, and you can tell because they both are not in that frame of mind. They're both sitting on well over 2,000, 3,000 minerals, and the gas is just ridiculous. So they're focusing on something else. They're not thinking about unit counts and things like that, so their minds are sort of elsewhere. I'm gonna have a drink here, guys, sorry. Let's see if they've got anything else going on. I mean, we've got 9 mutas coming in, which is nice. Still not even putting a dent in the in sort of the minerals. Maybe a third of them are gone. We've got another missile turret coming in, some Marines, Marauders, and upgrades coming in for Legendary. And here go our mutas. More mutas meeting up. So right now he's got 10. I mean, he's going to have a lot more. What do we got here? Another 6. And I thought I saw 9 in the make. Did I not? Where are those? Maybe they're already up there. But yeah, so anyways, he's going to have a fair number of these. If there's been no... Oh yeah, there has been reinforcement. So he's not going to be able to fly in here. See, if he had taken that chance when he had it, popped out a missile turret or 2, and then started picking away at these or picking away at this, he would have had a huge advantage. But what he did was he took out one supply depot, and then because this one was shooting at one of his guys, he flew away. So you really have to think, what's going to happen if I pull out? That's what she said. No, but you know what I mean. You have to think, like, what's going to happen if I don't finish this attack? If I leave without losing units because I want to save my army, what's going to happen to my opponent? Well, he's going to rebuild and sort of nullify my army. So we've got a mass coming in here. I mean, their production cannot keep up with their income, and at that point, you need to do more. You need macro stuff. Look at this. Lots of things stacked up on top of each other, but they are starting to fall. Ooh, yeah, he's going to burn through these missile turrets, and I don't think that we have much from... Oh, we got stemmed Marines. Look out. Oh, yeah, he runs away wisely. Stemmed Marines, but no, I don't think any medevacs. Here they come. You need those medevacs. I mean, without them, they're just... You don't have to stem... Well, pretty good job here. Now let's see where Junior's thinking of going. Junior's heading up here, checking for expansions. Good work. His third is not really doing much, but that's okay. He's got way too many mining of this. Let's see, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 patches. So he's not too many, but I would have moved them to a different place at a time, like right about here, where you know that you have a little bit of a break in the action, so that later on you don't, run out of everything, run out of minerals or whatever, and not be able to transfer. So this is sort of a ridiculous force of mutas here, and it looks like they're trying to find, yeah, these guys right here, who are just going to die, I think, kind of needlessly. He's keeping them moving, and he's got to keep going, or else these, yeah, there they come. Mutas are going to wipe them all out quickly, and that is it. No upgrades on the mutas yet. We've got a few Zerglings that looked like coming in, and we got Thors on Legendary's plate, so that's great. We got Thors coming in. Thors are what we want to see right now. When your opponent does this, and you're Terran, Thors. Thors, 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 and Stim Marines, and Thors, and Stim Marines. Okay, that's exactly how you win. This is a giant undefended front. I just noticed that. Like, what is going on here, Junior? Why aren't you poking? Just poke. Just, hey, Legendary, poke. Poke, poke, poke. He has no idea this is here, so there's no reason why not to poke. Here comes the pokage. Play. Losing 2, 3. Same number of mutas as missile turrets, not a terrible trade-off. You gotta run these guys all around, they're all stimmed up. Catching them on the retreat, though, could be huge. Looks like Junior's losing all of his mutas. 2 mutas left. Wicked job of defense by Legendary, swooping in and defending. I mean, Junior had the option of coming up here, flying around this way, so poor army control. I don't even want to say micro, because it's not a micro movement thing. It's like just planning ahead where you want to go with your army. So poor job by Junior there, setting himself way back from where he was in supply, and now he's got to rebuild that. I mean, it's not like he doesn't have the minerals to do it. He doesn't have the gas to do it. So he's got 2,000 minerals in the bank and 200 gas. So looks like he's upgrading to Hive Tech. We've got Zerglings coming in and Zerg melee attacks being upgraded. So, I wonder if he's thinking of transitioning into like a ground army now that he's forced Legendary into like all of these anti-air units and stuff. I mean, my guess would be no. No, he's not. I think it's just he has no choice because he has no gas, because he's not sort of saturated at his expansions. Like, let's see, we got 3. Maybe he is saturated. I think that's recent, though. I think that this one here wasn't mining before. Look at this ground army coming up. So a huge number of Zerglings heading down. Looks like we've got, wow, 4. What did I click here? Destructible rocks, great. Was it 24 or 48? Holy crap, 72. And now these are getting surrounded, which we do not want. Oh no, looks like we're going to be losing Thors here. And these two guys racking up 20 kills, 11 kills. Pretty impressive, but just not enough to save that expansion with that many lings. But he did take out quite a number of them. I mean, I'm impressed. He probably took out about 50 lings there. And we got the mutas still flying around. You know what it is? I mean, it's lings with... I thought I saw a 3-3 coming in there. What is going on here? Oh, he's going 1. I don't know what I hovered over there. Zerg melee attacks level 1, so I thought he had a bunch. See, now this is what I was talking about earlier. See this? That's what I was talking about earlier with the drones. Alright, so we got Zerglings trying to get in the front door here. Did he build any reinforcements? I don't think he did, so that's good. Where are all of his units? I thought he had dropships full of them and stuff. Oh, he's dropping. That's what it is. So we've got a drop down here that's already taken out 1 expansion and moving into the main, just annihilating him, but also losing a lot in the process up in his own base. So I hope it doesn't turn into a base race, but I'm going to turn it into a base race. Oh, 5 of these coming in. We got 6 units total for Terran with heals, and yeah, looks like he cleans it up. Very, very nicely done. And we've got this sort of blob of Terran heading up the ramp and getting ready to kill, looks like. Keeping everything together, which is smart. We had a few units lagging, so we didn't want to leave them behind. looks like this is going to be, I mean, this might be it for Majunor. He's trying to rebuild this base down here. He is definitely going to lose his hive, which is terrible, and there's the GG. It's a pretty interesting game. Not terrible, but pretty interesting. These are still sitting here. This is what I was talking about. I mean, when your minerals get that low, move them to somewhere with full, because that is going to happen. I guarantee it. You're going to forget, and you're going to end up there. And then what are these doing? They're doing nothing. Well, the third wasn't saturated, and he needed them for the fourth. I mean, he needed them for everything. So yeah, so there's my little rage at the end of it. But pretty interesting game. I don't know why my buddy sent me that, because it wasn't really anything special. Maybe I missed something that was awesome, but I don't know. So pretty cool drop to end it. Thanks for watching, guys.